Brett and Sandy Hendricks welcome you to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for live coverage of Lakin High Purple and Gold basketball. Purple and Gold basketball is brought to you by these great supporters of Lakin High. The KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, the Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsimo, Matt Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50, Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, and D-Bach Metals of Lakin. Now let's head courtside with the voice of Lakin High Sports, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
And welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. And we're getting set for Bronx basketball here at Garden City High School. Lady Bronx losing the first game of our doubleheader here today by the score of 59-38. And we're getting set for Bronx basketball here in game number 2. Garden City 3-13 on the season under head coach Luke Swedberg. Coming off a loss last night to Great Bend right here on their home floor by the score of 69-41. The Bronx coming off a win over Elkhart on the road last night by the score of 60-40. And with that win, the Bronx have won 13 straight coming into this afternoon's contest. The Bronx are 15-1. Look at the starting lineup. First four of the Buffaloes. They start this way. Wearing number 10, a 6'1 junior, averaging 6 points per game, Daniel Menares. Wearing number 12, a 6'1 sophomore, averaging 4.5 points per game, Drew Strucker. Wearing number 15, a 5'10 senior, averaging 13 points per game, Dallas Rosales. Wearing number 20, a 6'5 senior, averaging 11.3 points per game, Thomas Longa. And wearing number 23, a 6-foot freshman, averaging just over 7 points per game, McCoy Hemmer. Garden City comes in averaging 52.8 points per game. And they shoot 57% from the free throw line. That's all the stats that I have for them. And I want to thank Colby Van Camp, the play-by-play voice of Garden City High School, for all of the information that he gave me here this afternoon for Garden City girls and boys. Here's the starting lineup for the Lakin Bronx. Once again, coming off a 60-40 win over Elkhart last night. And they are 15-1 on the year. Wearing number 0, a 6'1 senior, averaging 8 points per game, Adric Gomez Escabel. Wearing number 2, a 6'7 senior, averaging just over 10 points per game, Austin Ritzema. Wearing number 4, a 6'6 senior, averaging just under 19 points per game, Nico Dumais. Wearing number 21, a 5'8 senior, averaging 7.5 points per game, Drew Patterson. And wearing number 24, a 6'2 senior, averaging just under 9 points per contest, Coulter Oldham. The Bronx come in averaging 72.2 points per game. They're shooting 46% from the field. They shoot 61% from the free throw line while pulling down 41 rebounds per contest. On defense, the Bronx are holding their opponents to an average of 41.1 points per game. Once again, the Bronx have won 13 straight, and they stand 15-1 on the season. I looked at some history today, and you know that's me. I look through history a lot. I don't have it in my records, but there was a possibility the Bronx and Buffaloes played back in 1945, and I was trying to do some research before I left home this morning, but I could not find any record of that basketball game. But I did find two contests where the Bronx and Buffaloes played in 1936 and 1937, with the Bronx winning both of those contests. In 1936, they won it by the score of 21-15, and in 37, they won it 27-20. So some interesting tidbits, and I was told during the break that Lakin and Garden City back in the late 60s, early 70s met Thanksgiving weekend and would play each other on Thanksgiving weekend, but it was an unofficial contest, did not count towards the standings. So there's no record that I have seen that those games have ever played, but from what I understand, they were played, they had officials, all of that, but it just never counted as an official game. So a couple interesting tidbits of history of Lakin and Garden City basketball. Of course, Garden City being the bigger school, really not a lot of opportunities to ever play Garden City, but Lakin taking that opportunity this year. Oh, I was going to say, why aren't they announcing Adric first, but he's wearing number 20 with the black jerseys.
Yep.
Yeah, my favorite jerseys, the black ones. Bronx being introduced as a team, and they introduce them by team and not alternating fashion here. So the Bronx being introduced. Tell you what, just being here at Garden City just seems like a different atmosphere than if we were playing somewhere else today. You know, I don't know, it just has a feel to it.
It'd be nice if we didn't do Goodland tournament, if we could do one here.
I hear it's going to happen next year.
That'd be great by me. It'd be perfect. Nice, close.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I hear it's happening next year. That Lakin's going to be playing here. And I'll just leave it at that. Hype video being played on the video screen.
Looks really similar to ours.
Very much so. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. But hey, you know, that's fine. I love it. With the age of video now, I love it that schools are doing it. And Lakin, you know, getting it started this year, doing a great job with it. And here's a starting change that I got that from the play-by-play voice with Garden City High School.
I guess it must have been a change for them too, because they didn't have anyone put up on the board the first go around.
Yeah, Hayden Nemechek wasn't even on the radar that I was told that he would start. I was told that he would be playing in mop-up duty if he played. But today's senior night, so that could be the reason why. He is a 5'9" senior. But McCoy Hemmert, a freshman. But see, I think Garden City only has the two,
They had two, I think.
two seniors, Dallas Rosales and Thomas Longa, along with Hayden Nemechek. So that's the starters, you know, the seniors starting today on senior day here at Garden City High School. Bronx in the alternate black jerseys today. Purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Nate did that just for me today. He knows how much I just love the alternate block. Ritzma and Thomas Longa set to tip things off here at center court. The Bronx will be going from our right to our left in this first half. And Ritzma wins the toss easy. Adric with it. Adric coming off a 9-point performance in that win at Elkhart last night. Nico Dumais leading all scorers with 16 points. Adric long three out front. Nico with the rebound and has it stolen away by Dallas Rosales. And you'll give it up to Hayden Nemechek. Nemechek stops, dishes left side to Drew Strecker. Bronx in a man-to-man. Strecker with it. 15 on the play clock. Longa back out front to Nemechek. Nemechek the drive, layup is short. Nico with the rebound, and he'll bring it up himself. Up the floor, Patterson. Now up front, they'll set up the offense with Adric. Nearly a minute in, no score. Nico out to Adric, left wing three. Won't go. Longa with the rebound. Bronx got off to a 17-0 start last night at Elkhart. Let's hope we don't get off to a slow one here today. Bronx got off to that 17-0 start and then went flat for a while. Although the lead was never in doubt, but just hit a cold spell. Coulter with the rebound up the floor, Ritzma, and he jams it home with two hands.
About time.
Longa was following, but couldn't quite get there, and Ritzma slams it home. And a 5-second violation. Great job by the Bronx defense. Backside, Coulter has it knocked away. Oh, they're going to say last touch by Coulter. I thought maybe Strecker got a hand in there. Bronx on that inbound. Oh, what do we? Oh, Longa tying his shoe. I bet we see maybe sometime this half. Did you see the setup with that inbounds pass?
Yeah.
Nico, I think it was mistimed. I don't think Adric really had the ball to survey the setup yet. Nemechek across the timeline. Looking for an outlet. Longa top of the key. Now Strecker on the left wing and stolen away by Ritzma. Austin with it. Stops.
Not much of a pump fake there.
Not really. Nico back to the corner. They put it back out front. Drew, three from the corner. In and out, won't go. And the rebound taken away by Hayden Nemechek. 2.5 in. Bronx with the 2-0 lead. Dallas Rosales has it taken away. Nico with it. A lot of contact in the backcourt, but Nico does control it. Over to Coulter. Three from the corner. That's good. Coulter Oldham with the three. And the Bronx lead at 5-0. Pressure in the backcourt. They're going to get this.
Just got it.
He got
right
his foot across at 25. Coulter knocking that ball away in the paint. I'll tell you what, another one step and the Bronx would have had that, because you know what was funny? Before he stepped across, the official looked up at that clock.
Probably look at that kind of the same way as the NFL. Whenever it hits zero, they look up, and by the time they look back down, that's when they call it.
Nico with a steal on the inbounds, takes it to the other end, stops, 15-footer, got it. And the Bronx lead at 7-0 and a steal. Adric, pass intended for Ross, knocked away by Strecker. Do you know that's something, though? You know, like you said, you say he should have taken it. It's something his team is not selfish.
No.
This team will turn the ball occasionally over or have it tipped away just because they're unselfish. Tie up, arrow goes to Garden City.
So that's one where he should have ball faked to him because he was so wide open. The defense would have moved and he could have floated it up and over, but
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Pressure in the backcourt. Nemechek with it, working against Tyler Holloway. Ross Ryder also in the lineup for the Bronx. Strecker in the paint. Won't go. Ross Ryder with the rebound. Outlet to Adric. Adric drives.
That's a block.
And the charge called. Yeah. Yes and no. He was
Jumped
squared
over
up.
to the way, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Javen Morales. Eric Munson into the lineup for Lakin. Morales with it up in their side. Hands it off to Strecker. The Bronx with the switch defense here. Now Dallas Rosales. Holloway blocks it from behind. Shot attempt by McCoy Hemmert. Holloway swats it out. Garden City inbound on their baseline. Near a 5-second count there as well. Shot clock to 10. Longa turnaround off the glass, won't go. Good job by Nico to tip that to Munson. Wasn't going to be able to grab it, but he did a great job to tip it. Nico at the free throw line. The Bronx clear it out. Ball tied up. And it stays with Lakin. Ross Ryder to inbound for the Bronx. Nico with it, top of the key, looking to drive. Noah just into the lineup. Missing the three. Ryder tried to keep the rebound alive, but it's into the hands of Drew Strecker. And the Buffaloes going the other way with it. Good defense by Munson. Prevented the backside cut by Dallas Strecker. Longa out front. Javen Morales stops. Into Longa. Three from the corner. Air off the back rim. Nico with it. Behind the back dribble. And a blocking foul on Garden City.
I'll say that's not a travel. It's just a long Euro step. Something you don't get to see a lot.
Adric and Austin back into the lineup. The foul goes against Dallas Rosales. His first Garden City foul of the quarter. 2:21 to go first quarter. Bronx just slowly adding to their lead. Lead at 7-0.
Good take.
Munson missed the layup, but he's going to be on the end line. Daniel Menares into the lineup for Garden City. 7-0 run to start for the Bronx, but they really haven't had a lot of good looks at it either, and that foul's going to be on Noah. Those are the type of fouls that drive you crazy when it's 50 feet from the basket. His first. Coulter and Drew back in the lineup. Bronx had too many players out there. Official tried to put it in play too early before everybody got off. Morales is a 5'6" sophomore. He has it on in the left corner. And the Buffaloes throw it away. 1:46 to go, first quarter. Bronx basketball. And Nico back into the lineup. Shaky walks it across. Tipped away by Rosales and into the hands of Longa. Three in the corner. Got it by Daniel Monarez. Coulter from the right wing, up top Ritzma. Patterson for three, got it, top of the key. Right over Javian Morales.
There you go, just stop thinking about it, Drew.
Yep. You're gonna give it to me, just take it. Bronx lead is back to 7. Monarez, ball is loose. 2 Bronx on the floor. And everybody back on their feet. Monarez backing in. Now to Morales, who hits the three.
Say, Bronx play quick and get a few easy buckets. I don't think this Garden City team's going to be able to run up and down the floor like we do.
Well, I see a couple of players already with their hands on their hips.
Usually that's a great sign to go after them.
Drew from the corner, three, short. Adric with the rebound, and Nico will put it off the glass before the buzzer sounds. Scoreboard's got 12. I've got, I think, 11.
I got 12.
It is 12. All righty. Well, after the first quarter of play, it's the Bronx 12 and Garden City 6. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
12-6, the Bronx leading the Buffaloes after the first quarter of play. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball here today. I found my mistake here, so I show 12-6 as well. Garden City basketball to start the second quarter. Javian Morales in the backcourt working against Drew Patterson. Shot clock never started yet.
Yeah.
Longa on the baseline.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Three is an air ball. Let's see if they started here. It doesn't start here either. Yep. Ooh, near backcourt, but Shaky just got across. Nico looking to drive over to Coulter. Coulter now drives. Got the defender in the air and one. Nice head fake by Coulter to get the defender up in the air.
Every time.
Foul is on Daniel Monarez, his first. And Coulter missed the free throw. He has 5. Bronx lead is 8, their biggest of the half. Morales hands it off to Dallas Rosales. Rosales from the right elbow, short. Longa with the rebound, spins in, hits it off the glass. Bronx quick up the other end. Shaky with it. To Nico. Back out to Adric. Three, top of the key. Three is good. Adric with his first free of the game.
And he's been hitting them from long range recently. I guess he's found his stroke.
Bronx up by 9 now. Three from the corner. Drew Strecker rattles it home.
Oh, he came to watch a basketball game, not a three-point contest.
That cuts the Bronx lead to 6. Coulter with it. He'll fire from 3. That's off the back iron.
Yeah, that was
And McCoy Hemmert with the rebound. Morales.
Nice, Nico.
Patterson on his back. Lakin got the timeout called. Good job by Drew Patterson on the floor. When I heard the whistle, there was enough space with Drew. I thought maybe they was going to get a travel, but
Either that or on the end line because they
yeah,
were pretty close.
he was pretty
there.
close. So it'll remain Lakin basketball. Just like the turnaround from last night was short into a game today. One day off tomorrow and the Bronx back in action on Monday. The game originally scheduled for Tuesday against Stanton County has been moved to Monday. So everybody please note that no Bronx basketball on Tuesday. Instead, it has been moved up to Monday due to the wintry weather forecast in the area. Bronx basketball, just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Holloway catch and shoot from the top of the key and nails it. Holloway rolling off the screen, hits the top of the key three. Back to a 9-point Bronx lead. Strecker in the corner, backing in on Oldham. Out front, Morales with it. Longa backs in, out to Hemmert. Three off the mark. And the foul will go against Drew Strecker. Coulter took the rebound away from Adric.
Thought he was going to call that one on Adric. Lakin on Lakin foul.
Yeah, dude, you can't hit your own player that hard.
Yeah.
We got to give that one to you.
They both went up for it.
Yeah. And then becomes a semi-pro situation where the teammates start fighting. And
Yeah.
Nico has it stolen away, but last touch by Garden City. They're going to say
Maybe.
the one underneath said Garden City basketball. The official out front says Lakin basketball. Jalen Jagels into the lineup for Garden City. Garden City basketball. Sorry about the confusion there. They were going to keep it with Lakin. The official out front gave it back to Garden City. Jagels from the low block. The foul will go against Tyler Holloway. His first. And Jagels to the line to shoot two. Jagels, a 6'3" sophomore. Free throw is short. Noah and Ross back into the Bronx lineup. and Jagels hits 1 of 2.
Shot clock never reset.
No.
Not going to matter yet again.
Holloway with the offensive board. Oh, throws it away just out in front of Noah. On the right wing, Menares backs in. Over in the corner to Morales with the 3. Won't go. Wow. Jagels missing everything. Longa missing short and 1. He hits the basket. And that foul will go against Nico. Yeah, they need to figure out their shot clock going on here.
Yeah.
Not that it normally comes into play a lot with the Bronx, but the way they play defense, it could come into play.
Yes.
Longa with the and 1. Pulls the Buffaloes to within 5. Because like you said, when you mentioned 3, Adric off the back iron. Longa with the rebound.
Let's say that 1, we got the rebound. There's 18 seconds left. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, the Bronx have set it up on offense. I saw 17.
It's a little too short to run some offense.
Longa. Holloway almost took it away. Longa saves it in, long up
7.
top. Now there's 5 on the shot clock. Underneath Longa. High off the glass, won't go. Holloway up and got the rebound. Over to Holloway, guarded by Morales. That's a foul. Yeah, Drew Strucker, you can't lean on him like that.
Get the old football pad out.
Yeah.
Do some drills.
That'll be his second foul. Austin Coulter and Drew back in. Holloway to inbound. Drew in the corner. Now out to Coulter. Holloway the drive. Short on the layup. Ryder keeping it alive. Gets the offensive rebound. That is just strength and determination right there. Oh, give it to him right there.
What the mismatch.
Yeah, Austin working hard. They got to give him something in the post. Ryder gives it up to Holloway. Thank God he was on his toes, or he might have been on the
6
sideline.
to shoot.
Now
got to get something going.
Yeah, you better
3,
hurry.
2.
Holloway at the buzzer, off the glass, almost went.
Well, got
Rebound.
another chance. And
Austin hits it and 1. Tell you what, credit Drew Patterson keeping that alive there.
I don't know how Holloway almost made that, though.
I know.
Pretty flat.
Foul will be against Javian Morales. Ritzma missed the free throw. Long.
Oh.
Ritzma blocks and takes it right out of the air. Patterson 3 from the corner. Got it! Drew Patterson with his second 3. He had 3 last night in that win at Elkhart. And the Bronx now with their biggest lead at 10. Under 2 minutes to go, first half. Kick in the corner, Morales up top to Menares. Knocked away by Patterson. Holloway with it to Ritzma. Bronx didn't really have numbers. Drew from long range, 3 bouncing around, won't go. And Thomas Longa with the rebound for the Buffaloes. Hands it off to Morales. Tell you what, they just did beat the 10-second count there. He got it, a second or so to spare, but blocked inside. Oh, and that's a cheap end one there, but Strecker will go to the line. Let's see who the Bronx foul was on. It's going to be on Coulter. You know what, though? Just credit him for keeping the play alive. You know, that's all you can do there. Nico and Adric back into the lineup. Free throw, no good.
Man, no over the back.
Longa with the rebound. Manara is the runner in the paint. Coulter thought about the three. Adric set up as well, but it was too long to try the attempt.
Uh-oh.
Clock is working in the corners, though.
So clock's only working, but there's no score.
Yeah, the score is working in the corners, but the score up top in the...
Nice move.
And Nico with the finger roll off the right side. Haven't seen a lot from him with that today.
Yeah, we're kind of coming back online.
Yeah. 31 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock at 21.
Hey, it's a Saturday. Scoreboards didn't even think they were supposed to work today.
Yeah, I want the weekend off too. Nico with the rebound. The Bronx now will slow it down and work it for one. Now 15 seconds to play in the half.
Well, if the Bronx can attack here, they can end the quarter with some free throws too.
Nico looking to drive.
And one there.
Nothing there. And that was a travel before he let it fly, so thank God nothing went there. And we'll go to the half. Bronx will lead it 27-19. And with that, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the first half numbers, and we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway when we return. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Without our great sponsors for the past 18 years, Lakin Sports would not have been able to bring you these sporting events on the internet. Big thanks goes out to KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the agency of Lakin and Garden City, Lakin Hay Fred Ripson, a proud supporter of Lakin High, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, great food and great times. Gwen Wechter Shelter Insurance Lakin at the red, white, and blue shelter sign East Highway 50. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, keeping your community connected. Along with Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Street, Lakin, a pharmacy you can trust. The Gurney County Economic Development of Ralph Goodnight. The Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin. D-Bach Metals, Dwayne Bachman, player of the game medal sponsor. And Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin. Step back to the 50s. It is time to head back now to the voice of the Lakin Bronx and the Lakin Lady Bronx, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We're at the half. Bronx in front of Garden City by the score of 27-19. Look at the scoring for Garden City, balanced scoring. Three players with 5 points apiece. Daniel Menares, Drew Strecker, and Dallas Rosales. Thomas Longa with 5. Javian Morales with 3, and Jalen Jagels with 1 point. For the Bronx, balanced as well, Drew Patterson and Nico Dumais with 6 points apiece. Coulter with 5, Austin Risman with 4, and Adric with 3. Free throw shooting in the first half, Garden City 2 of 4, and the Bronx 0 for 2. And looking at my running total here, I'm 19-24. I'm 3 off somewhere with my total. So we'll try to, no, there it is. didn't have a big enough line drawn through the 3 Tyler Holloway hit. So there, we've got it straightened out. And once again, worth a half. Bronx leading 27-19. In our earlier game, Lady Bronx fell to Garden City by the score of 59-38. And we're now joined by Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. And I was talking to somebody in between games, and Lakin losing this game by 21, but I really looked at that game where, yeah, it's a loss, but I don't know that they can completely hang their head, because there were some things I thought Lakin did really well today. Problem was they just didn't do enough of it in the contest, but I thought there were some good things today.
Oh yeah, I mean there was definitely some positives right off the bat. We started pretty good, pretty hot, and doing some things right. Then it's just being able to do some things and talk through some things coaching wise and put them into action in live action. That's that's going to come with experience. That's going to come with having seen those opportunities or seen those things happen. So it's going to get better.
And I, up here, calling live action, sometimes I don't see a lot of the changes. But Garden City, I think, kept Lakin's offense on their toes, because I think they changed up defenses quite a bit. When Lakin would come down, there might be a man, it might be a zone the next time, or a matchup zone where they're zone but they're switching, things like that. I think that the biggest thing is Lakin and Garden City were tied after the first 8 minutes, but it was that bad second quarter where Garden City had 22 points, and that was basically the story. I mean, that second quarter, Garden City was able to hit shots, Lakin wasn't, but like I said, I think just a lull there, but still not a bad contest.
Yeah, and a lot of that is recognition a little bit, and also being able to hear your teammate. Like we were calling some things, and especially in that first half when it was on the opposite end of us, we were calling some things, and it wasn't getting repeated to the rest of the team. And it's hard to run a play when only 4 people know what they're doing, or 3 people know what they're doing. It's kind of difficult to get what we want accomplished. So, I mean, that's part of it. Like you said, they did a good job of switching defense, and we talked about it, and we tried to walk through this morning and go over what we would want to run against each of their defenses, but it still takes somebody to get everybody set up. So, and I'm not saying, like, Jordan's done a great job. It's not all on her. She was the point guard most of the time. But our other girls got to know when she's calling it to get into the right offense too. That's part of it.
Lilia Villa, another nice game today, had 17 last night, another 15 points today. But I thought one player, and I was talking to somebody in between, it's too bad she's not feeling well, but I thought Tavery played really well today. A 3 from the corner, we hadn't seen that from her all year long, but when she had the ball in her hand, she looked confident. But just unfortunate, she's battling some of the illness that's going around right now, but I thought she played a really good ball game this afternoon.
She did, and she was getting worn out. We were asking her to play some, pretty tough defense on Garden City's best player.
Yeah.
And I felt like she did a decent job. She could have got a little more help from her teammates, but she did well, and she's getting better. She's getting a little bit better feel for the game as the season goes on, and hopefully we can just get her healthy.
Yeah, that's the big thing, and that's so much with every player in Southwest Kansas right now is trying to keep yourself healthy. There's really no time to rest to try to get healthy, but it's just something that you got to try to do, and it's just one of those times when you have the chance, you just have to rest, take care of yourself. And I had talked to Nate about that at halftime of your game. Playing so many games in a row that, the kids would rather play games than practice at this point in time of the season. But as coaches, you have to take care of those players. They're thinking they're going 100%, but they might still be only at 85 because this time of year you start losing your legs, and that's the most important thing with an athlete is you got to have those legs fresh and ready to go.
Well, and it's also exhausted mentally
Yes.
part. And I do feel like our girls, that's what I told them in the locker room. I felt like, our effort was what we were asking of them. We went hard. We were tired. We got subs. There was a lot of standing at times because we weren't mentally focused. And I think there was a fatigue there that didn't prepare us to handle some of the things mentally.
Another player tonight that keeps getting better, but Malia's showing the range with 2 threes today.
Yeah.
And I don't know if maybe that is part of what you want to see from her offensively, but nice stroke from three-point land.
Yeah, she shot it well in practice.
Yep.
We're definitely not telling her to not shoot it. So that was definitely a good thing to see her knock those down. We really want to get her attacking the rim a little bit more, but that was a positive. That was definitely something positive for sure.
I had to double take who you shook the hands with. You probably want to stay on his good side.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So you know him personally?
Yeah.
Not by
No.
by a Friday night or Saturday
not
night?
professionally. No.
Oh, I joked with you beforehand, kind of a homecoming, so to speak. You drive to Lakin and get on the bus, come back to Garden City. But the thing about it is you have a lot of friends still here of your years of coaching Garden City basketball as well. So what's it been like for you to come back to the old gym?
Yeah, it's different. It's a different feel, obviously, with a different team. 18 years here. Not in this gym because it's new. But you are right. There's a few people, at the scores table that I've known for a long time. Some of them are probably getting ready to retire. I think a couple of them are. Yeah. There's families that I coached their kids when they were in grade school rec and YMCA basketball. So, So I know quite a few people here.
Yep. Well, the turnaround not going to be as short as what we had from yesterday to today, but one day tomorrow of rest, and we're right back at it on Monday. But a rematch of a High Plains League tournament contest. A very tough Stanton County team comes to town on Monday, which Lakin won that one in the tournament. But it's not going to be an easy game for Lakin.
No, it's going to be nice to be at home though.
Yes,
not
exactly.
have to travel.
Yes.
Been a rough week this week. But, definitely this is a tough one. And there's still a lot to play for. Talk to our girls. We take care of business Monday and then make something happen on Thursday at Leota, and we win the league.
Exactly, yeah. Backside lob. Nico lays it up and in. Wasn't quite there for the slam, but got the bucket. And we're underway in the second half. But, Coach, appreciate it, as always, for taking the time to come up and talk to me. And enjoy your Sunday, and we'll catch you on Monday.
Yep, right back at it. Thank you.
All right, you bet. Thanks a lot. Bronx with a 10-second violation. They were a whisker of one in the first half. They did have a 5-second violation on an inbounds. So the defense paying dividends for the Bronx to start this second half. A basket by Nico gave the Bronx a 10-point lead there, matching their biggest of the game. And Coulter in the paint got Longa in the air. Huh?
Not lucky. It's a couple extra steps, but we'll take it.
I looked past that. Now the foul actually on Drew Strecker. That'll be his third. Coulter at the free throw line hits the first one. He was 0 for 1 in the first half. And the second one rolls off. Coulter 1 of 3 from the stripe today. Bronx now with their biggest lead at 30-19. And Coulter with a near steal out front. Bronx trying to keep it alive. Up to Coulter. Missed. Austin missed the putback. And Dallas Rosales with the rebound. That was a weird play from the start, but good job by Adric going to the floor to get the ball to the Bronx on that possession. Hemmert out front, guarded by Ritzma. Now to Longa, and stolen from behind Nabet. Longa gets it back. Strecker into Longa. On the wing, Nemechek. 3, back iron, too strong. Rebound to Strecker, ball is loose. And it'll be a Lakin foul.
I think Coulter.
I think you might be right there. Oh, they're going to get Austin Ritzma. His first. Javian Morales into the lineup for Garden City. Longa hands it off to Rosales. Rosales off the dribble. Off the flat of the rim. Ball is loose. Adric picks it up. Wow. Adric spins. Missing. Nico with the rebound. Oh, he missed the putback. And Longa with the rebound for Garden City. Corner 3, in and out. Won't go. Nico rips away the rebound. Drew. Oh! The oop from Drew to Nico.
Man.
Oh, that was amazing.
We got that brother connection.
Wow. I thought Drew might have gotten it too close to the rim because, you know, that was just the speed of that play. But, man, what a well-placed pass there. And the Bronx now with their biggest lead at 13. Morales a 3. That is long. Nico battling for the rebound and will bring it up. Drew in the corner. Hit that 3. Oh, short. Nico with the rebound, saves it in. And McCoy Hemmert with it. Hemmert in the corner. Strecker. 3. Won't go. Adric with the rebound. Dribbling through traffic. And Strecker just threw Adric to the floor.
And there we go.
Drew got the charge, and the Bronx will get it back.
Good job by Drew.
Like you always say, ball don't lie.
Don't lie.
4th foul on Strecker. Jalen Jagels into the lineup for Garden City, along with Daniel Menares. Bronx with their biggest lead at 13. Nico at the point now, near side to Adric. I thought Drew was pulling the trigger there.
That's the one he should have, in motion.
Adric, oh, too strong. Ritzma missed the putback. And into the hands of Dallas Rosales. And that foul is going to go against Adric. That's his second.
A little far away.
Ross Ryder and Tyler Holloway into the lineup for the Bronx. No Bronx in double figures yet in this contest. Nico with 8, Drew with 8.
Nico's got 10.
You got him with 10?
He's got
okay, yeah,
2.
he's got 2 baskets in this half. I didn't mark one down. Loose ball out front, but Dallas Rosales has it. 3 is too strong. Loose ball, Nico with it. Nico in traffic. And Ryder. Nico with the putback.
I didn't even see Nico get back up.
I didn't either. Nico Dumais now with 12. And it's a 15-point Bronx lead. I wanted the, and Ryder trailing the play. And they're going to get Adric.
That's 3 on him.
With the foul, that's his 3rd. And Eric Munson will come into the lineup.
Wait, that's shooting?
That's not a shooting foul.
I'll say he had it down here, and that's when he slapped him. Then he
Yeah,
threw his arms. Huh.
missed the first free throw. Longa back in for Garden City. And let's see who else came in. Menares came back in as well. Yeah, I didn't really think that was a shooting foul. Bagels 1 of 2.
Well, Nico barely got out of bounds. Tips of his toes.
Cut the lead to 14. Coulter thought about the 3, now puts it on the floor. Blocked by Jagels into the hands of Longa, and Garden City has it going the other way. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Morales. And it'll go to Lakin. Last touch by Daniel Menares. Oh, Holloway lost the handle. I don't know if it hit off the heel of his shoe or what. He went between the legs and just lost the handle. And it goes back to Garden City. 3 right side, good by Menares. Holloway and throws it away in the corner.
Needs to settle down.
Drew Patterson back into the lineup for Lakin. Should be no reason why you stop a basketball game to tuck your shirt in.
Hey, it's a rule.
I know, but keep it tucked in.
Yeah.
You know, there should be no reason why. I know players today don't want to wear the uniform like it's designed to be worn, but you know what? The rule is there for a reason. I'd be a horrible coach because I'm old school. If it's not tucked in, you're not getting up off the seat. But they come to the sideline, they untuck it to sit down, then they got to tuck it back in. Longa with the rebound, blocked by Nico. Noah needs help. He picked up the dribble, and Nico there with it, with the help.
Yeah, I make sure everything's tucked in practice too, and the kids don't like that either. It's like, well, you practice like you play, so.
Yes, exactly. Noah 3 right side, got it.
Yeah, I get a lot of hate for it, but after they run a few times,
I support you.
they figure it out and it's tucked in.
I support you. And like I said, I'm old school. When I coached summer baseball, you didn't walk through that gate with your hat on backwards either.
And that's the exact reason why I say make sure it's tucked in. It's like you want the whole gym to stop so they can watch you tuck in your shirt, so that's going to be embarrassing. So
yeah,
get them tucked.
Nope. As great a player that Ken Griffey Jr. was, he started that backwards hat stuff. Noah missing the 3.
Oh, good hustle by Drew.
Garden City chases down the long rebound. Daniel Menares chasing it down, and that foul's going to go against Nico. That's his second. But no, I let my players know right off the bat, first practice, when you come through, that hat is on straight, or you're not coming through. Stayed tucked in on the bench. The hat stayed on straight. Didn't work for me. But like I said, the one player that got that started, I always thought it was Ken Griffey Jr. And he was a great player.
Yeah, but when you're getting paid big bucks, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. And the bad thing about it, though, kids pick up pros' habits by watching them on TV. Tyler Holloway back into the lineup. And that's the bad thing about it. So many pros have bad habits. Nico, spin move in the paint, missed off the glass. Ritzma let the defender bounce by, and he still couldn't hit it.
It's a great hesitation.
Ball is loose. Longa comes up with it, and he hands it off to Dallas Rosales.
That was a travel.
Dallas Rosales 3, hit it from long range. on the left side.
Noah. Right back.
Noah with another three. His second straight, and a timeout called by Lakin. Noah with 6. What do we got? Full?
30.
No, they're sitting. No.
It's a 30.
Okay, Garden City. There they go. Now they're back up. 30-second timeout.
Train just came through, I guess.
I guess. We got a train on the video board, though.
I didn't know what they were just making noise.
Yeah,
Then
they
saw that
were
up there.
just for the 30-second timeout because Lakin's huddle's down on this end, I would imagine.
Saying you would think their student section, they should flip-flop those because Lakin's on shooting on this end. You would think you want student section behind to distract.
Yeah.
Seems a little backwards.
Lakin with pressure in the backcourt. Menarez gets it across. Menarez 3 out front. Good. His third 3 of the night. He's got 11. Bronx still lead it by 11. 25 seconds to go in the quarter.
Only
Just a half, about
milliseconds.
Yeah. Nico missed the drive. Morales with the rebound.
Oh, almost got to the back tip.
3 in the corner short. Rebound off the hands of Nico. It'll stay with Garden City. 5.7 to shoot in the quarter. McCoy Hemmert into the lineup.
Full timeout.
And a timeout taken by Garden City with 5.7 seconds to go. Luke Swedberg wants to draw up an inbounds play. With that, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides
Oh, classic convertible.
and have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo,
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Garden City basketball on their baseline, 5.7 to go. I thought Longo might have been the last one to touch that, but they said Nico was the last one.
I thought it touched the inbounder.
Hemmert from the corner, 3 short. Oldham with the rebound. Whoa, that was close, was not going to count, but I'll tell you what, that was quite a heave from Coulter Oldham as our third quarter comes to an end. The Bronx leading it by the score of 40-29. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, is a proud supporter of Lakin High School sports and Lakin USD 215. Matthew has owned his accounting firm since November 2014 and completes tax returns for farm-related activities that include farmers and ranchers' personal tax returns, grow yards, and crop dusters. Matthew is a certified public accountant in charge of raising funds to create an endowment fund for USD 215. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin.
Garden City basketball as we start the fourth and final period here at Garden City High School. Brett and Jared with you. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday for Bronx basketball. Bronx and Lady Bronx back in action on Monday against Stanton County. Make note, that game was originally scheduled for Tuesday, has been moved up to Monday night due to the weather. Dallas Rosales with it in the backcourt. Garden City has never led in this contest. The Bronx led by as many as 15 in the third quarter, and a steal by Adric. Up to Drew. Nice double pump, can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line. Foul will go against Javion Morales, his second, and Drew Patterson at the free throw line. Believe it or not, Drew's first free throw appearance of the season right here. And he got it. You know, Drew's used to shooting from that 19 to 20 feet range.
I'm off a bucket in the third quarter.
Okay.
Because I only had him for 10 in that. And they had 27, so I missed a 3 somewhere.
Drew missed the second one, and Ritzma there to clean up the glass. Got Nico for 4 in the quarter.
He had 6 in the third.
You had 6?
Yep.
I had him for just 4.
I had him for 6, Noah for a 3, Coulter for 1.
Oh, I gave him 1 to. I wrote it down number 1. So Nico was 6. Coulter with 1, and
Noah
2
with
threes by Noah.
2. That's right.
Adric with it. Up top to Coulter. Now to Drew. 3. Wow.
Thank you.
Drew with the 3.
That's what the Bronx needed. Get some of those falling so we could just pull away and stop trying to make this a close game.
Drew's third 3 of the game, and the biggest lead at 17. Backside Hemmert. Longa has it blocked by Nico. Nico up the floor to 3-on-1. Ritzma one-handed and throws it down. Assist to Nico.
Wow. About time he's learned how to jump around the rim.
Get that one-hander going. Hemmert in the corner. Foul will go against Coulter Oldham. 2 by my count, 2 on the board. Jalen Jagels into the lineup for Garden City. And Drew Strecker back into the lineup along with Hayden Nemechek. That almost looks like a travel.
It's a travel every time.
Ritzma steps it up and slams it home.
Man.
That's
Austin's
3.
all over the rim tonight.
That's 3 dunks by Ritzma today. We've yet to see one from Nico, and usually he's the
we've had
highlight
one.
reel. Did he?
Oop from Drew.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. How could I forget that one?
Yeah. Almost had 2, but that backside oop
Yeah.
didn't really have space.
5:51 to play. Bronx now leading it by 21. Nico got it off the foot of Jagels. Nice defense. And there's where his link comes into play once again. Drew up top to Ritzma. Backs in. Patterson with the 3. That's long. And the rebound comes off to Hayden Nemechek. Thomas Longa with it up top, near side to Strecker. Strecker on the drive. Kicks it in the corner. 3 won't go. Coulter with the rebound. Up the floor. Oh, just out of reach of Austin.
Cheerleader's not paying attention. About got hit in the side of the head.
Garden City, no trouble with the transition there. Jagels lays it up and in. Coulter wide open.
Smart.
I think Lakin wants to maybe work a little
Yeah.
clock here, but you know, that wouldn't have been a bad shot for Coulter.
Try to keep the clock running.
Yep. 10 on the play clock.
Say Garden's tired. There's guys, their hands on knees.
Nico now with it with 3 to go. Coulter from the side.
Oh.
Air ball 3. Nemechek. Never heard the
Yeah, it
shot
never went
clock
off.
buzzer go off. Longer.
So that should have been stoppage.
It really could have been. Yeah. 3 short. Longer with the rebound. Little hook over Ritzma won't go. And Coulter with the rebound. 4 minutes to play. Ritzma backing in on Longa. Now up top, 15 on the play clock. Now 10. Bronx going to have to move it now. Nico hesitates. Drew in the corner, 3, got it.
It's almost like they drew that one up the first time too. Just
Drew
a 3 didn't
Patterson
fall.
with his 4th 3. He's got 15. 1, 2, yep, 4.
4 times 3, that's 12 with a free throw. Makes 13.
I've got him. He had an and 1 earlier too, didn't he? No.
Nope.
Yeah, he did. Yep. No, I guess not.
Austin had an and 1.
Okay, Drew had the 1 free throw.
He had 2 free throws, made 1, missed the second. Here in the 4th.
So is he at 13 instead of 15?
Yep.
Okay. My bad.
I was getting ready to say 3 times 4 is definitely not 15.
Adric with the pass to Austin. He's fouled. And we'll go to the line. Lakin now leading by 22.
Oh,
A lot of
5 on him.
5 on Drew Strecker. And Menares back in for the Buffaloes. Strecker fouls out with 5 first half points. Ritzma with the free throw. Tyler Holloway back into the lineup. Got Ritzma for 11 so far.
Hold on.
And in and out. .23 Bronx lead.
Yeah, 11.
Morales dribbles left side, hands it off to Menares. Backside. Holloway, that's a double block. Holloway got a hand on it, and Nico swatted it away. We'll see who gets the foul. And it'll be Tyler Holloway who gets the foul, his second. And Dallas Rosales to the line to shoot 2.
It's weird. Whenever I go back to this camera, it seems like it's in black and white.
Oh, with the...
Just that short glance at it.
Yeah, with the colors. Yeah.
And then, obviously, teams wearing black and white doesn't help out. Nothing sticks out.
Ross Ryder back into the lineup for the Bronx. Nemechek back in for Garden City. 2:21 to play. Free throw good by Rosales.
Oh,
Nico almost had it stolen away, but Lakin will keep it. What I almost missed.
whoa, why are we at 10 seconds? They did not reset the clock
They
from
didn't.
21 seconds over here.
Lakin should not have 10 seconds. Oh,
Wow, smart
heads
play.
up play.
Yeah, they never reset it.
They never reset the shot clock. Nate gets the timeout, but they never reset that shot clock.
Yeah, there should
Come
be
on.
like 20 seconds
At
still.
least figure it out.
Full timeout anyways. Just if you want to run one.
Okay, clock's at 2:02 right now. They scored at 2:21. So if anything, 19 seconds go off.
Yeah.
So there ought to at least be 16 seconds to go.
So it should be like 18 or so.
Full time out here. We kept it here. It cannot be 1 second, people. It cannot be 16, 1 second left. And I know we're up by 22.
Still to burn some of this clock.
I'm sorry, but if I'm Coach Schmidt on that sideline, I'm losing my stuff here.
Well, get it in, throw it at the rim, and then just take it right back to the top.
Yeah.
Go for the rebound.
Yeah, like I said, I'm losing my stuff here if I'm Coach Schmidt with 1 second on that play clock because it ought to be 16.
You know what? How about everyone go stand by the goal? Jakey just throws it in off the rim.
Well, the thing about it is throw it at the rim because you can't be called on with a goaltend on an inbounds play.
And
Get
foul.
in there.
And they're not going to.
Wow. Longa in the paint. Morales with it. I'm sorry. That's absolutely horrible.
All it takes is one button.
Well, yeah. Longa. Fouled by Ritzma. Foul on Austin's his second. Like I said, I keep a running total of who scores what at what point of the game. And they scored the bucket with 2:21. And with 2:02, we have 1 second on the play clock. And that's not the first time they haven't reset it here tonight. Longa bounces the free throw off the backboard.
I noticed that when they were shooting the free throws, it said 20 seconds on there.
I mean, it's immaterial. The Bronx are going to win this basketball game, but my gosh, figure it out. Longa misses the second one. Ritzma with the rebound. Adric across the timeline, 1.5 minutes to play. And they give it back out to Adric on the logo. Now down to 10.
Wow.
Oh, missed the layup. I think he was more open than he expected to be.
Wow, and great hustle.
Bronx get a new clock and the basketball now under 1 minute to go. And the Bronx are letting the clock run out. Down, shot clock down to 12. Coulter hesitates.
Wow.
He'll get the layup. And a timeout just for substitution purposes. Lakin can take it if they want to.
Oh, I thought we called that.
No, Garden City possession after the bucket. Adriel Charez.
No, we did call that one.
We did?
Yeah. Timeout just went off the board for us.
Well, that was nice of Nate to let them get their subs in. Coulter with the rebound, 10 seconds to play, and that's going to do it. Bronx are going to win their 14th straight and go to 16-1 with a 56-33 win over Garden City here this afternoon. For the second straight night, the Bronx well under their season average, but at this point in time, all that matters is the W, and the Bronx will get out of here improving to 16-1. And then they're back in action on Monday against Stanton County. Well, what do you say we take a timeout? We can add up our totals, and when we come back, we'll give them, and then we'll wait for Coach Schmidt to come talk to us. I've got some ads we really need to play anyway, so let me go ahead and play some of these, and we will be back after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
We also want to shout out, along with our great sponsors, we want to shout out Eric Escabel, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin. Homemade, authentic Mexican food. And you know what? If we don't stop here somewhere in town before we leave, I think that's maybe where we head when we get back to town. Also want to shout out Fred and Yokoritsma, Lakin Hay, for their continued support for us here at Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We thank them for all that they do for us throughout our years here at Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We can't thank them enough. Well, let's look at the totals. Daniel Menares finished the night leading Garden City with 11 points. Thomas Longa with 6. Drew Strecker with 5. Dallas Rosales with 4. Jalen Jagels with 4. And Javion Morales with 3. Those are unofficial totals. Free throws on the night for Garden City, they were 5 of 9. Scoring for the Bronx, and Jared, correct me if I'm wrong. Drew leading the way with 13.
Yep.
Nico following with 12. Austin with 11. Coulter Oldham with 6. Noah Garcia with 6. Tyler Holloway with 3. And Adric with 3. Where you at?
Coulter had 8.
Okay. Yep, he had that last bucket right before. Yeah.
8, Noah 6, Adric with 3. Yep.
Yep. Free throws. Under 50% for the Bronx today. 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Not a lot of opportunities really by either side. Foul-wise, not a lot of fouls called other than Drew Strecker fouled out with 2.5 to play. But Garden City with 9 total fouls all afternoon. Bronx with 12 fouls all game, so, not a lot of free throw opportunities.
I came up to talk.
You really want to talk?
No, thank you.
I'll let you.
No, I came to say good job to Nate.
Oh, he'll be up here shortly.
He entertained us. Mr. Official, Mr. Official.
Well, at least he was polite, right?
And I said, if I were that official, I'd turn around and say, Mr. Coach, Mr.
Good.
See ya.
Drive safe.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, Nate. Kim stopped by to visit. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just have to, you got to hit them with some kindness, So crowd starting to file out here, and Nate making his way up here. We'll talk to him, and then we tear it all down. I want to thank John Ford for the hospitality here at Garden City, our first trip here to the Garden, and had a great experience here at Garden City. So thank you to John Ford and the athletic director. What's that?
Matt Byer.
Matt Byer. Okay, you know what? They listed the athletic director, and I called the wrong dude the other day then. I looked on their website, and it listed the head coach, I think. So maybe that's why John Ford called me yesterday or the day before yesterday, and we set it all up. But, a fun trip here to Garden City. Like I said, we had never been here before, and it was neat. It was a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now we're talking to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt, and pretty balanced scoring tonight for the Bronx. 3 in double figures, Coulter with 8, Noah with 6, and not as much of the up and down, fast-paced basketball that Bronx fans are used to. But you credit Garden City's defense, because I didn't know what to expect with Garden City, but they do have some nice team speed, and they were able to get back on defense a lot and keep the Bronx from getting those big runs and then big breaks.
Well, and that's what, I was referring to when you talk about the difference between a 3A and a 6A. And I think I said it to the boys multiple times. This isn't the High Plains League. You're going to have to play through contact. You're going to have to be strong. You have to be physical. And, you're going to have to be physical on box outs. You're going to have to be strong with the ball, and, we couldn't just go by them,
Yep.
we're used to going by teams, because, they're strong and they're physical. But, I've been saying it a lot lately. We don't like to have empty possessions on offense. We don't like to be inefficient on offense. But, man, you're sure able to do that when your defense is as stellar as ours, and I thought we were exceptional tonight on the defensive end.
Once again, holding your opponent to that magical number of under 40, and Bronx are starting to make a habit of that, and very close to holding that as a season average. Right now, the Bronx holding their opponents to an average of 41.1 points per game. So doing a great job, not only the last couple games, but have done a great job with it all year long.
Yeah, and I just, it sounds like a broken record, but, if we can make some layups and free throws, we'd be pretty darn good, But, we pride ourselves on defense, and it's really, really hard to be great on offense and great on defense. You kind of have to pick one or the other, and, and then try to strive to be pretty good at the other one, you know. And that's what I've been telling the guys lately is just, you know, if you can guard, man, it gives you a chance to win every night, and that's what's happening with us right now.
Well, the thing is, I know everybody wants to see offense, but I would say perfect on defense every night. You'll never lose, because if they don't score, you just need one to win. So, I think we go. I think I pick defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to score a few more than that. I'd be going crazy over there as if I don't already. But you know, I would be. Man, I'd be frustrated if it was a 1-point game the whole time, you know. So.
Well, here, try this one. We could go back to 1936, where the Bronx beat the Buffaloes 21-15.
Nah, I'm out on that one.
Don't want to do that?
I'm gonna watch that one on Lakin Sports. I'm not going to that game. Nope.
So, that's a little much. I don't think we want to see that either. Or in 37, they won 27-20. So,
well, yeah.
You know, heck, we had that at halftime.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Balanced scoring for the Bronx today. And, and I don't want to say that teams, you want to just get by with a ball game, because, you want to strive to get better. But it's going to be one day of rest tomorrow, but it's going to be beneficial for the Bronx to play another game on Monday. And after Monday, they're going to get a couple days of rest. So, rest and taking care, and we talked about it earlier, rest is going to be very beneficial for these guys going down the stretch, just with the up-tempo that they play.
Yeah, I mean, that's a talent. That's a skill. If you could take care of your body and, you can, put the right things in your body and just take care of yourself. And, that's going to have to be a skill of ours, because, we need to be the best version of ourselves. We can't be, on E when, we're late in the season. And, I'd say the boys probably earned a day off, and maybe we'll get together over lunch on Monday and prep for, a really good league school. It's who we played in the championship game, and they've got a stud in the Crane kid, and we're going to have to be good. But we will be at home, and always enjoy being back at home. So, man, Liberal and Elkhart in the same week. That
and the week before that on a Tuesday it was Southwestern Heights. So I just don't know what ADs are thinking when they schedule stuff like that.
I tell you what, I had to take it for all those road Tuesday game, or what was it? All the Friday games were on the road. That was my fault because
last year we had one Friday home game last year.
Yeah, what the heck whoever the AD was the last 2 years cycle, man, he ought to be fired.
I'll tell you what. No.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah.
Well, Coach, we're not going to keep you. Another good game by the Bronx today. I just look at it very businessman-like. The defense played well, and it's just what you're going to have to do now. Just take care of business and move on to the next one, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. So, as always, congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Brett. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you for coming up and talking to us, and try to take a Sunday off. Relax
my wife is working tomorrow. I'm like, what? And so, man, I'm gonna have my hands full with those 3 little girls at home. So that's all right. We'll be okay. So.
And it's too cold to send them outside.
I know. So they'll want to go to the gym, and we'll, I can kind of keep them corralled in the middle school gym. I just kind of let them run around, and so we'll be all right. But anyway, so.
All right.
Yep.
Well, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we do look forward to talking with you at home on Monday.
Yes.
It's going to be nice to get back home.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Can't wait.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah. Thank you, Brett.
Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight by the score of 56-33, and that's going to wrap it up from here at the Garden at Garden City High School. I want to thank all the sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Definitely couldn't be doing it without them, and we appreciate all that they do for us here. J.D. Ham, our tech support, and I say it, and I'm a broken record, but if it wasn't for JD, this would have never happened. And so thankful that we met 20 years ago, I think. No, it's been a good ride in our 18th year. It's been a real good ride. So appreciate everything that's happened to us in these 18 years. It's been fun. It's been nice, that's for sure. So Jared, our production computer tonight, another great job. And Sandy was taking pictures here, and she'll put those on the LakinSports.com Facebook page, and everybody can enjoy them as well. So everybody stay safe, stay warm. The weather is definitely changing here in February in Kansas. It's going to be brutally cold for the next 4 or 5 days. And everybody, please stay safe. And we hope to see you on Monday at the Lakin Middle School gym as the Bronx and Lady Bronx host Stanton County in High Plains League action. And if you can't be there, of course, you can watch us right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube and LakinSports.com. So have a great weekend. We will talk to you on Monday. Take care.